Hey, what's happening, y'all? It's me coming back at you again with another vid. Now, I've heard the news about Deontay Wilder's uh, return date, and his next opponent is going to be what's his name? Andrew Warzik. Yeah, the guy from Poland who's only lost on his records against Alexander Povetkin. What do you know? What do you know? Psh, yeah, okay, but other than that, Warzik hasn't really have any other wins on his record of no significance. I mean, he is 33-1, but he fought Povetkin, pretty much just ran through that guy or whatnot. So it is what it is. All I gotta say is before I get to Deontay Wilder, let me talk about. Well, actually, that's another video. Let me talk about this situation with Sergey Kovalev now. Sergey Kovalev is since he's no longer a champion on of the WBA, the IBF, and the WBO. He has been installed. He was able to gain a ranking with the WBC. They installed him as the number two rated fighter in that sanctioning body, right behind Elite Alvarez in the light heavyweight division. Now, Elite Alvarez is scheduled to face Lucien Boutte in the next couple months in Canada, and the winner of that fight will be facing off Adonis Stevenson in April of next year. So this is very, very interesting. Now, as you guys don't recall, the last time Kovalev had gotten a ranking with the WBC is while he was actually the champion of the WBO, IBF, and the WBA, and that caused a lot of eyebrows and a little bit of controversy. Because that is totally unheard of that a champion from another recognized sanctioning organization gets a ranking from another organization. And to top things off, Kovalev was installed as the mandatory challenger to Stevenson's title during that time. That was totally unheard of. But like I said, during that time, Stevenson had left HBO because he went to try to pursue other money fights, which that fell through because he priced himself out, and that left Kovalev out to dry, which was a clear duck by Stevenson. No excuse for that. However, Kovalev and his team, when the fight was actually going to be made, when the WBC had mandated a fight between Stevenson and Kovalev, the fight was going to go to a purse bid, and Kathy Duva and Main Events along with Kovalev pulled out because they knew they weren't going to win that purse bid. And Kathy Duva came out and said the reason why she pulled out was due to their exclusive agreement to HBO. Well, I don't believe that for 1 second. Okay, let me tell you why. Because Kathy Duva was the one who lobbied the WBC to install Kovalev as the mandatory challenger during the time when he was the champion, while Stevenson was the champion for the WBC. She was hoping that while her fighter was the number one rated challenger to Stevenson's title, she felt that Stevenson was going to vacate because she honestly believed that he was going to vacate that title and he wouldn't step up to the plate step up to the plate to face Kovalev. So when Stevenson didn't vacate his title, that's when she decided to pull out of the purse bid, which is all I can say is, Kathy. It is what it is. So it was both Stevenson and Kovalev ducking each other in that process. Okay, so it is what it is. But mind you, though, Sergey Kovalev is owed an immediate rematch with Andre Ward. We'll be, still waiting for the details ironed out on that situation, how that goes. But if the deal does fall through between him and Ward, if they do agree to a rematch, everything falls in place, and then Kovalev does win the rematch and regains his titles, he will no longer be ranked with the WBC. So just to get that out there. Yeah, let me know what your thoughts are about this. And again, I'm gonna make a video on the Deontay Wilder's situation, his recent matchup with Andrew Warsick. So yeah, let me know what your thoughts are. Care to comment, share, subscribe. Signing off. Peace.